The following podcast contains strong language and ridiculous cartoon scenarios conjured up by two self-proclaimed comedy wizards. Between you and me, they're more like Saturday morning court jesters fueled by sugary cereal. But either way, the opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their well-intentioned hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Unless, of course, you want to pay them to say something else. Could always use a new pair of shoes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
This is a podcast. It's on the internet. I'm very impressed you made it here to the internet. It's a great place to be. We're happy to have you. We look at reviews from that internet, from Amazon. You may have heard of it. Google reviews. Yelp. There's others.
So many.
We read them, and we kind of think they're pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's how we kind of laugh at them, too. When they're funny.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, those kind of laughs that shake all the way to your bones.
Ooh.
You don't even laugh anymore. You're just shivering.
It's just vibrations of the marrow.
People laugh in all types of ways, and I probably am too judgmental of how people laugh. They can't help it. But if I feel like a laugh's not genuine enough, I'm like, they're not a genuine laugher.
Sort of a Jimmy Fallon.
Probably. I also take him as just a total idiot.
Well, maybe that's it.
He laughs at everything because he's just like a cymbal monkey who's been cranked up.
Oh, I love that. Thank you for that.
Jimmy, I know you're a big fan of the show. It's all in good fun, bud. You have a review to start us off?
I do. I have a review that is all in good fun. I actually featured this product, I believe, on our Instagram maybe a couple weeks ago now, at reviewparty.com, in case you never heard.
Yeah, get on it.
An Amazon review for the book Go to Sleep. Famous for, I don't know, bored parents or like your cousin who's a few years older than you who thought it was hilarious. Check this out. Samuel L. Jackson is doing the voice for the
Samuel L. Jackson says the F word again. And the more monkey laughs, more cymbal banging monkey laughs.
Yeah. So this is a review from Amazon user Just. Remember, this is all in good fun. Just writes, "It's all, quote, hilarious till you till you lose a young child and would give anything to have them keep you awake. I wonder how many parents of kids battling cancer would find this hilarious.
Oh my God.
Grow up. Life ends for kids and adults. Might be a parent's last year with their little one, too. Husband diagnosed with terminal cancer when our children were small. He died 6 days after our youngest turned 6. He would have given anything to be kept awake and alive longer." 1 star.
Oh, no.
It's the and alive for me. Like,
I was just going to say, just maybe not get it for a kid or a parent whose kids who's died. But she just keeps leaning into it. I feel like she could not be reconciled.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. For 90% of that, you may have been thinking, Matt, this is in poor taste. But when Just gets to my husband would have given anything to be kept awake and alive. What is this, Papa Roach song? No, that's Skillet, isn't it? Awake and alive. Neither here nor there.
On one hand, it seems like, we try and give them the benefit of the doubt as much as we can to do that. They just seem like they're coming from a place of they don't want more negativity in our already very negative world.
From a very vulnerable place, I assume.
Sure. But if you're in that vulnerable place, why did you type in "go the fuck to sleep" on Amazon and leave it And if you wanted the more positivity in the world, why did you leave that very unsettling review
kidding.
for people that want a haha joke book? Maybe perhaps some levity away from those terrible things in their lives.
I think you're hitting every nail on its head. If you know, if you've got a family friend whose child traumatically died, maybe don't get them this book. Maybe they don't think it's such a gas like you do. And yeah, also, if you've suffered, don't seek this out.
Why are you being such a masochist? I picture it. She saw it in some inescapable place, some YouTube ad she couldn't close or something.
Goodness.
And then
Sure.
she fled to Amazon to spread her feelings.
Yeah, I mean, I assume most people's lives have in some way been touched by cancer, and
Yeah.
to varying degrees, as we age, we process our emotions differently, but I'm not going to go leave a review on A Walk to Remember and be like, well, hang on now, I've lost somebody to cancer, and seeing Mandy Moore succumb to leukemia, it ain't doing it for me.
Bum me
1
out.
star.
Bum me out.
Bum me out, man.
At that point, you're just spreading your bummers.
Yeah,
I think.
don't put your bum away.
Yeah, you're turning your bum into 1,000 little pieces of pollen.
You're opening your bum.
You're opening your bum, and millions of little pieces of pollen are flying out into the world. Just like you didn't want to see that thing. You didn't want to see Samuel L. Jackson read a funny book, and you had to express it. Now people that don't want to hear about a kid with dead parents or dead kids, because they just wanted to see a funny thing. It's just a sickening two-faced reflection of itself.
To maybe finish this chapter of our episode, I forgot I had another review. Soto titles their review "Not That Funny" and writes, "I thought it would be funny because I have a dark sense of humor sometimes. The book uses 'goddamn' a lot, and that's a cuss word I'm not down with. Also, I can't figure out the tempo to read this to. It doesn't even rhyme." 1 star.
What? I was reading The Manchurian Candidate the other day, and I just couldn't get the right rhythm going,
Yeah, the tempo. We gotta... Is this an iambic pentameter or what?
I put on the metronome and everything. I put on some lo-fi beats to study to. I just couldn't get into it.
Is this free verse prose? Good Lord, I can't...
Disgusting.
It's too dense for me to process.
But to take it back earlier in the review, we're fuck cool with me, bro. Goddamn, draw the line. They're jumbling up the hierarchy of severity of swear words in the English language. To me, fuck is like top 3 bad ones, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn is, I could see in top 5 depending on, the context of where you're using it.
Sure,
in a church, probably the worst one.
That's up there, yeah.
Out on the playground with the boys, I don't think anyone's going to bat an eyelash.
No, you catch that on the breeze.
Right.
It's just flying out there.
I'm
glad there are unfunny people out there, so we can laugh when they don't get jokes.
These fuckers are gonna put us out of a job, dude. Their comedy's so effortless. Before this episode, I had to vibrate for 20 minutes just to prepare my funny bones to disperse all their energy. These people are just waking up funny. Just waking up, getting pissed in cool observational ways.
No gyration necessary.
Yeah, the amount of gyration we got to do to keep this podcast going week in and week out, it's taxing.
The noise canceling alone, you should see the bandwidth that's going towards that. That doesn't make sense, but you don't know.
The booty width. I got a review from Amazon here. This one feels just right here for some reason. It is for Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This is a review from Lex. They title it "Not a Fake Product, Plumped my behind a bit. And they write, this is not a fake product. The small container on the left was a sample in my boxy charm, and I bought the bigger container from this seller on Amazon. Everything is the exact same down to the packaging. Anyways, hands down the best lotion I've ever used. It perked my skin up a bit, especially on the sides of my butt. Parentheses, not a huge difference, but for cellulite, I guess nothing works but diet and exercise. End parentheses. And it also leaves a beautiful sheen on your skin. The smell is a bonus. I will forever continue to use this product and buy it right here from the same seller. 5 stars.
Forever. Oh my, you're putting a lot of faith in a random Amazon seller. Or what I assume is a random Amazon seller.
It's Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Cream by Sol de Janeiro. So I think this is straight from the sauce. Yeah.
Hopefully. Sometimes, you can't be too sure, but okay.
And it's on Prime.
Okay.
I think they're just confused about how Amazon works. But it's also got the subscription where you can get it once every 6 months down to once every 2 weeks, depending on how much you grease your ass.
How plump you want those cheeks looking. That peach has got to be like shiny, shimmery, smelling good as a bonus.
Yeah, you want... You know when cartoon apples have that little like sheen drawn on the top?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's how you want your ass looking. As delicious as a tasty cartoon apple.
I want people to see.
Yeah, when my cheek, as plump as it is, will definitely be popping out the bottom of my Daisy Dukes. And I got to make sure it's catching people's eyes like a piece of glass in the sun.
People are having a nice, al fresco meal outside at the cafe, and would you quit shining your watch at my eyes? Oh, no. That's that young man's cheeks over there. Look at him.
If their eyes aren't being sizzled by the sheen of my ass cheeks, then luckily they get plenty of time to enjoy them.
Well, yeah. I'm here for the sheen. I want a disco ball, but...
So do you believe a simple cream could plump your cheeks?
It depends on what the cream is. I mean, creams can be powerful. The icy and the hot creams.
Right, I do enjoy an icy and hot cream.
They do things to you. And you see awful infomercials where the ladies are like, and the men, and anyone who uses the strange products, the ones that are like, this will last 4 hours and then you look saggy again. I don't know what that stuff is. But
that's scary.
They spray their face or they rub it on and suddenly they're just, I feel wonderful.
Like some kind of Harry Potter potion.
Yeah, like I don't know what it's doing to them. It's drawing all the moisture out so their face, the skin just sort of is completely taut.
When I worked for social media for a certain unnamed company, who, one of their product lines was a very famous beauty line. Many women had used it for many, many, many years. And, on this Facebook page, many people would post their faces with their makeup or after they use their products and say, I'm 96. I've been using Uchi Buchi oil for 56 years, and I always get compliments on my bum. And then use a picture of their ass or whatever, or their face. But you can always tell the old ladies that have used the product for so long because their face literally looked plump. Looked like sort of juicy, but in not a great way.
Like bee stung almost.
Yeah, a little swollen, but with cream. They look like a Bavarian, really.
Like a Bavarian person or like a donut?
Like
Bavarian
a donut,
cream.
like a Polish patchki, a little bit.
Yeah.
Glazed. Just like totally ripe with it just plump. Oh, you know exactly what their fucking skin looked like? You know when you're getting juice from the dairy aisle and from the carton, and some of the cartons are sort of beefed up because they've been in there for so long and the chemical reactions cause some gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the record, you don't want a juicy juice. That's not more juice in there. That's just old juice. But that's what their faces look like.
Okay. So there's something going on
right. There's
subcutaneously.
long-term effects. You're not going to be wrinkled because your skin is so taut with years worth of cremes. But I don't know if that's not the butt cream is not that product. The bum.
Yeah, and the butt is not the face.
And I think you would want that look for your ass more than your face.
Oh, juicy looking, yeah.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever been attracted to anyone with a juicy face.
Whoosh, whoosh. You smack a juicy butt and it like jiggles back and forth. You're in a cartoon.
If someone's face is looking like Mario 64 loading screen, but if their butt looks like Mario 64 loading screen, now we're talking. Turn that Mario 64 into Donkey Konga for the GameCube. Got the bongo drum peripheral. Playing fucking YMCA on someone's butt cheeks. When you bounce the butt bounces back. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key to unlimited energy.
So yeah, like to go back to what you said originally, the strange power of creams. I think there is some sort of life force in these. That maybe it's old souls, ghosts, plumping up your skin, making your butt look juicy.
That's why she references exercising.
Yes, exorcists. The only way that I know to really get rid of cellulite is through dieting and exorcisms.
Get out of there. The power of Christ compels you to be thin, lithe, taut.
You got someone's ass saying they shouting obscenities and all the worst things you've ever heard at a priest.
They're just spinning butt up.
Yeah. Your mother is burning in hell.
Well,
I guess the nice thing is you can just dunk your whole ass in holy water. It's not as easy when it's the demons in your head brain.
Yeah, or your heart, your soul, whatever. You can just get like an enema, right? Just
holy water enemas, that's had to have happened.
That has, yeah, I'm sure of it.
Both unwillingly and willingly.
There are plenty of charlatan religious folk out there who no doubt have done that.
If I'm going to the doctors, I need or want an enema for some medical reason, and the doctor's like, hey, we got what kind of water you want? We got some Fiji, we got this tap water, that's fine. We got Kool-Aid, and holy water's on there. I'm going for holy water.
Yeah, it's a bit of an upcharge, but yeah, some people it's like getting nitrogen in your tires instead of just air. Because in the winter you gotta have it doesn't decrease size so much. Your tires, they stay full.
Yeah, it's I mean, if a rabbi came and said some cool prayer in front of this water before it went in my butt, why not? Why not?
Kosher water? Okay.
A little, yeah. Make pickles out of it after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a review?
Let's take a pit stop at the Uptown Hot Springs Shopping Mall for a quick Google review from World Cuisine Personal Chef. A little bit of a self-plug there, Missy. So it looks like a nice smiling blonde lady. She appears to be a guide of some sort. She has one of those little orange stars on her profile picture. World Cuisine Personal Chef writes, pathetic. I used to frequent this mall when I was a little girl. Now, 35 years later, they need to bulldoze the building and just put up apartments. This town is failing. The malls in Georgia and Texas are worthy of being called malls. When you have establishments like Medieval Times and Legoland or an aquarium the size of the one in Atlanta, oh look, it's the Hot Springs Mall. Wow. You should be ashamed to say that. Can someone vote to bring some life into this town? Or do I really have to keep driving to Dallas for that? 1 star.
Welcome to suburbia post 1980s, lady. Like, you've been living under a fucking rock in your giant city where, of course, giant Legoland malls can be sustained. Sheesh.
Yeah, 35 years, a lot of things can change. Apparently, personal chef's standards have changed.
It's true. I've been noticing that lately.
I mean...
Me and my personal chef. Chef Mike.
Chef Mike with the, he doesn't buy the baby carrots anymore because they're not actually baby carrots. They're just real carrots shaved down to be small.
Yeah, isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
Let's take a bit stop there for a second. That kind of fucks me up. Why do they taste different if that's true?
It's a bit like why a butt looks different when it's plumped up. It's got just a smooth outside as opposed to the craggle of like cellulite-esque carrot
outside. Is it placebo
outside.
effect that baby carrots be tasted different?
They're kind of like in water a little bit, like they've been juiced.
They've been juiced.
I'm trying not to make it compare to butts anymore, but...
So you're saying baby carrots are kind of pre-enema. That's why they're so flavorful.
Yeah. You get a big old bag of carrots. They're dry. They're rough. You got to scrub them.
You got to scrub
baby
and
carrots.
Scrape.
It's like they're swimming in placenta. They're like juiced.
They're all stem celled up, ready to go.
Yeah,
all their flavor
slide right down.
Domains are firing on all cylinders. But okay, so as long as we're on carrot discussion.
Yes. Finally.
Yeah, true or false? The highest form of carrot is the fresh chopped carrot sticks in a Ziploc bag.
Ooh. That's,
You know who chopped them up, Mom.
Yeah, Mom did.
Mom did. Put them in a
in
brown
like
bag.
one of the good Ziploc bags, too.
Oh, yeah. No fucking off-brand shit.
Yes.
Dad just got a bonus. It's February. We're still on that name brand Ziploc season, baby.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Like if we talk about cooked carrots, that's a whole different discussion.
As a country boy, I'll take a carrot that's cooked for a quarter second and is still hard and raw. I'll take a carrot that's cooked down to mush. I'll take a carrot that has become gruel. Just give it to me. Put it in some gravy and give it to me.
Got a coin. You got the what's the little like the zigzagger? You know,
the zigzagger. Yeah, I don't even know. Those kind of blow my mind too. Carrots kind of fuck me up. They are my favorite vegetable, but I haven't realized how much they really get me going.
Oh, man.
I'm as excited as if we were talking about French fries right now.
You go to a bougie place when they got the purple carrots or something.
Oh, they ever bring out the carrots with the stem cell on them and they're cooked perfectly and charred and they got some kind of sauce going.
Oh, yeah. You feel like Bugs Bunny when he's fancy.
Yeah, carrot's best vegetable. You miss me. Eggplant, go fuck yourself. Give me a good carrot, bro. That's life. Are potatoes vegetables, though?
Tubers, roots, I don't know. They're plants.
Yeah.
They're starches.
They're starches.
Technically, people would probably say carrots are a bit starchy, too, but
it's just
get over
roots,
it,
bro.
Get over it.
I'm root gang. I be eating roots all day.
I'll live underground. I'll eat all the roots.
Yeah, call me Bugs fucking Bunny. Wabbit season, baby. We eating carrots all day. But what was this review about?
A mall in Arkansas. That was the point I wanted to make.
Atlanta was
way
better.
It's in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Right.
How many things are going to...
nowhere.
I mean, there's a national park there. Other than that, a lot of people and very few teeth, I presume.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. There's a whole ass NFL football team. And there's a whole lot of empty fucking space in their mall. Like, you know?
Yeah, same thing at the little mall in my town, or next to my town.
Everyone's city can't be as perfect and bougie as where you fucking shop.
I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Dallas. I forgot. I looked this up. She's like, if she's from Hot Springs and she's going to Atlanta or Dallas just for some fun, she's driving like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot. I always said you Illinois suburban kids, you don't know what a long drive is. You'd be like, half hour? I can't do it. For where I'm from, you got to drive a half hour just to go to the grocery store sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, 6-7 hours, that is a day trip.
What are you doing? No.
Yeah, that's a little wild. I low-key like long drives, but just to go to the fucking mall, dude?
Mm-mm. Legoland's not worth it.
Legoland's not worth it. You're not gonna buy anything there. It's fucking expensive as hell. You just go, oh, look, the life-size Woody is cool. Okay, let's go to the other store. One thing I do like about those bougie, big city, upscale malls is the food courts.
They're always hip-hopping happening places.
Hip-hopping happening. They always got unconventional, like, payment styles. Like, yeah, get this card and go in and get what you want and swipe the card and then pay. You got, like, 12 different restaurants you got to, like, corral through before.
It's a system.
There's a whole system in place.
That's how we do it.
But it's still food court, so it's not as crazy expensive as that food normally would be, I kind of feel like.
Right. If you go to the outlots of the mall where it's like, there's the big bowl place. I'm going to get a $15 bowl of ramen.
Yeah.
It'll be good, but they'll give you more than you can eat. And you'd be like, how do I take ramen home?
Bro, when I studied abroad, they had ramen sizes at the cafeteria, and the biggest one was only like $10. That's a meal. I love ramen. Give me the big ramen.
Yeah.
That and a drink, $11. What a great day.
That sounds awesome.
There's a popcorn bowl of ramen, dude.
What?
Just huge. It was literally like a KFC chicken bucket of ramen.
So we're talking like you could fit 20 carrots in there. Big, full size.
Yeah, a couple, 2-3 carrots for sure. Where I was, it was perhaps a couple, 2-3 bamboo shoots. Which, speaking of root vegetable, bamboo, baby. Put that in my soup.
That's good stuff.
That's great. Sweet. Maybe even a little sour. That's another classically served in its own juice. We're on to something, vegetables. Marinate yourselves in your juices. Enema up.
Ugh.
Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go get a carrot. Should we take a break?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Take a trip with me and tell me what you see. Staying out till... Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to Upon Further Review. That's right, the theme for this segment is silence. Oh! This is the segment where we figure out we didn't even know what we didn't even know.
True.
It's about learning about things that...
Oh, sorry.
But what if what?
But what if we know things that we already knew that we didn't know?
Then we're superior.
Mother superior!
Exactly. I don't know that I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag straight away on this one. I think it'll become pretty obvious as we get into this story. Oftentimes, as I've said in the past, these Upon Further Review subjects are accidental inventions, like the Slinky or Post-it notes. Go check out like the first 15 episodes if you're interested in those.
Yeah, if you want a lot of Upon Further Review content, that's all we were doing back in the day.
Pretty much. But today I'm going to start with a story that begins in Canada in 1989. Where a man
Canada was existent back then?
It was, just barely. Like they figured out the wheel.
They finally got out of them igloos.
Yeah, exactly. They made clothes out of cloth for the first time.
Toronto Went from being the world's biggest igloo to the world's biggest movie shoot location, 1989.
Yes. That's
Just to set the scene.
Pretty accurate. Further setting the scene, we have a man named David Bailey, who's working for the Canadian government. He's a guy whose job it is to test medications in different circumstances to see, what they do to people. See how they work. Now, 1989, you think, that's pretty recent. Medicine is pretty good by that point. We've moved past leeches. We've figured out how contact lenses cannot be 2 feet long pieces of glass. That's another upon further review for you real ones.
Yeah, back then we even thought vaccines were good.
Back then we thought vaccines were excellent.
I have an idea. I have an early guess as to what this is. I don't want to give it away from the listeners, though.
Well, we'll see. Because in 1989, Mr. Bailey, David Bailey, was working on a blood pressure drug called...
Yep. I nailed it.
Felodipine. And he wanted to know if alcohol affected people's response to the drug. Oftentimes they say, don't mix alcohol and pills. That's something you don't want to do. You certainly don't want to operate machinery, and there's a good reason for that, because it might make you drowsy or incoherent or like Sylvester Stallone or something. Who knows? You could save the world.
Yeah, then you never get to, when mechs come around, they'll see that, oh, this guy can't even operate a crane. You'll never get your mech license.
Not gonna happen. So, as you might assume, there were some scientific trials to figure out what alcohol does to people or what it does to the drug and people when taken in combination. But if you know anything about science, it's better the better you do it. And the point I'm trying to make is the way they studied this was a double-blind study, meaning that both the people being tested and the people doing the testing didn't know what was going on. I mean, that's a bit of an overstatement, but there's a group who's getting alcohol and the pills. There's a group who's getting not alcohol and the pills.
If this is the discovery of the drug that I think it is, this is about to be the craziest party
I don't think it is.
Canada's ever seen. Damn.
I don't think it is.
I thought it was Viagra.
No, we can do that one later. This one may be even crazier.
May it really?
Yeah.
Cocaine?
No.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah, you've got this pill. You've got 100 people, let's say, taking this pill for blood pressure, and you want to see if alcohol is going to affect it. You can't just say, okay, you guys, we're going to give alcohol to 50% of you. We're not going to say which, because you're going to be able to taste the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Bailey and his wife Barbara were like, we got to try and hide the taste of alcohol. What do we do? So literally, they were at home and mixing, quote, pharmaceutical grade booze with all kinds of juices, but every time they could taste the alcohol.
Is the last name relevant here?
It's not.
What the fuck, dude? My guessing gauge is off.
These
are pretty good.
This is, it was unexpected for this guy, so it's going to be unexpected for everyone else. Mr. Bailey's wife says, you know what? We've got a can of grapefruit juice. Why don't you try that? And sure enough, the tart bitterness of grapefruit juice masked the taste of the alcohol.
Now I know what it is.
They decided, in this test, we're going to give all the participants both the pills and cups of grapefruit juice. One of them will also have alcohol in it. One of them won't. So they did the test, and he looks at the results. He looks at the blood pressure of everyone, and he's like, it's all kind of, there's a slight difference between the two groups, which isn't unusual. But then he looked at the amount of the drug in their bloodstreams, and there was 4 times the level of dosage in their bloodstream than what they had been administered. You got that? Like you take your 100 milligram zinc pill, they had 400 milligrams of zinc in their bloodstream.
So they found out that the alcohol was juicing this drug up.
They didn't find out the alcohol was doing it. Because he's like, well, what could it have been? Was the wrong dosage administered? Nope, nothing's different.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the grapefruit juice.
Oh.
So the doctor himself said, I'm going to test this on me.
Yes, he's ready to go Dr. Jekyll, Mr.
Yes.
Hyde.
Give me some of that drug because in high doses it's not dangerous. And then also give me some grapefruit juice. And what he found was that he had 5 times as much of the drug in his system than he should have had. And further testing confirmed this, that the grapefruit juice was doing something. Now it gets scientific. Apparently, when we take medicine, the amount of the actual medicine in the pill or whatever is way beyond what they actually say it is. That's just the amount that we're actually going to receive once our stomachs are done punching it up and tearing it apart, once it finally gets to our blood.
Right, that's the amount that isn't just going to get pissed out.
Right. Or just, completely destroyed by our enzymes and whatnot. Here's the thing. The specific enzymes that do that stuff, it turns out that grapefruit also has a certain compound in it that helps it stave off fungal infections, to keep it a healthy grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
And when that compound meets the enzymes, it's like, guess who came to play? And just takes them out, literally.
Just
bodies them, and then your body's like, I'm gonna need to make some new ones. It might be a while, like half a day. So that means whatever drug you're taking, you're getting much more than you thought you were taking. You're overdosing without knowing it.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases, that would be fine. But in other cases, you don't want to take more of that drug than you should, because you'll have a heart attack, you'll have internal bleeding, you'll have boners for 8 hours. I don't know if that's a fact, but on the list of medications that grapefruit does affect, Viagra is one of them.
Absolutely. That's, we know about the grapefruit trick.
So yeah, it was complete happenstance. They're like, okay, we're testing for what alcohol does to this drug, but we gotta hide the alcohol, so we hide it with grapefruit juice, and they discover, oh wait, it's grapefruit juice that does something bad to this drug, and also other drugs, and also other citrus fruits that have the same properties. Who would have known? No one until 1989. Isn't that shocking?
People got to be studying their fruits more.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Old people love their grapefruit. Old people
love their
medicine. So it's a recipe for disaster.
I too love a good grapefruit.
I do too. And it makes me like, well, hopefully, I've been fine so far. So I guess.
No, if grapefruit makes my daily vitamins juice me up even harder, give it to me, baby.
Grapefruit makes the Flintstones like 4 times Flintstones. All right.
Gotta wash down my little purple Gengar vitamin with some grapefruit juice.
My melatonin, I'm going to be asleep for 12 days. Okay.
But the massive B vitamin shot I'm getting from the grapefruit that cancel it out. Yeah, grapefruit's powerful. There's an enzyme in grapefruit that improves metabolism.
Is there?
Many people can lose 5 to 10 pounds within a month if they just incorporate half a grapefruit or a tall glass of grapefruit juice into their diet and change nothing else.
Incredible.
Incredulous.
A little bit.
So this guy get rich or what?
I googled his name. I didn't find much. It seems like there's other more famous David Baileys. So maybe it's just like it's because he's in Canada,
Yeah, they just are like not a real scientist. Well,
yeah, good, wonderful effort, sir. We'll see you again.
We'll let NASA finish this one up.
Yeah.
That's the only place in America I know about where scientists work.
It's a good one.
Not the FDA, not the military, just NASA. Well, is there anything else we should know about grapefruit, or it's just dangerous?
I got all of this information from an Atlas Obscura article. I recommend both Atlas Obscura and Gastro Obscura. I think I've mentioned them before. It's just like good reads. Sometimes about good foods, particularly in this case, because grapefruit's awesome. There's plenty more if you want to learn about how it got its name and where it came from. But that wasn't interesting enough to tell you.
If you don't like grapefruit, you're a cop. Right. That's just... and that's just how it is. I have a review here. Also about some food. Smile. Yeah. Quest Nutrition High Protein 2-ounce bars. 12 count.
Okay.
So there's some protein bars, bro. This one is for the birthday cake flavor.
Get swole on birthday cake, man.
From Adam C. Quite the, I think that is what that guy sounds like. Best flavors, worst flavors, and a pro tip is the title of the review.
Oh, boy.
Quests are the best. High in protein, little to no sugar and carbs, and easily some of the best tasting bars out there. Dude's never had a Rice Krispie bar, obviously. I like these kind of reviews where they rank the flavors and shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's got 1 through 5 here are best flavors. Birthday cake, cookies and cream. 3 is peanut butter supreme. 4 is Rocky Road. 5, blueberry muffin. Worst flavors, parentheses, do not buy. The worst flavor is vanilla almond, followed by apple pie and strawberry cheesecake.
Hater.
Pro tip. If you have the time to warm them up in the microwave for a few seconds, maybe 5 to 10 seconds, depending on your microwave, 5 stars. Over 1,000 people found this helpful.
Whoa, bro is getting swole in his drawers right now. Huh? I'm helping so many people.
His internet ego is inflating because of his fucking love of birthday cake protein bars.
I don't know if you have time for this, but it's really good if you microwave it for 5 seconds. Adam, I don't have the time.
Yeah. I could not be asked, dude. I've microwaved Pop-Tarts before, and the warmth is really good. But if I'm going for a Pop-Tart, I need that thing shoveled in my face ASAP. 5 seconds is too much to ask, and I mean, I have the same kind of relationship with protein bars.
Yeah, like literally, I do have the time, but it's all about convenience and engaging.
I have fucking self-respect, is what.
I'm gonna put a waxy little protein bar on a plate and watch it spin around.
Yeah, the little white albino turd looking ass birthday cake protein bars. Oh, you ever eat a protein bar? It's called like apple pie. It's like, this just tastes like fucking weird nuts. This doesn't taste like apple pie,
this
bro.
It tastes like wax and sawdust, but okay.
Not even if I close my eyes and pretend I'm eating apple pie does it remotely even get close to apple pie.
Yeah. You know what else is low in carbs and high in protein? A steak.
That's true.
I mean, not that I would choose that.
I would.
But, I mean...
If they made a steak-flavored protein bar, I guess that's just beef jerky.
Yeah. Give me some beef jerk.
Oh, I've been on that beef jerk train lately.
Or other meat jerky.
Sure.
And some venison jerky. Oh.
Almost a daily. It's my new favorite. Turkey jerky is right by the register at work. You know, I'm getting a yerba mate and some turkey jerky on the daily as a little meal replacement.
Man, there's that one company, I don't even know what it is, but they've got some very, look at our rustic labels.
Sure.
They've got the venison. They've got salmon jerky.
Oh, they have one of their beef jerkies is like Al Pastor style or something like that, right?
Probably. I don't know.
We have those at work too, and those are banging.
Yeah.
And they're not even that overpriced compared to other jerkies, I feel like.
Jerky just in general is like...
You're paying a premium already.
For dried meat.
It is a total con. They are upcharging the shit out of jerky. They've been doing it for years.
We spent a long time drying this meat out, you see? Yeah?
And I love a good Jack Link. You know that's not the top dollar cuts.
No.
Going into those linkers. And I don't need it to be, but I do need that price to go down a little bit.
Please.
I always think that you're supposed to enjoy beef jerky by chewing it a long time and like just having a little bit here and there. But to me, I'd buy a bag of beef jerky and we're tangoing for the next 10 minutes. That's like a meal to me.
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah, just shovel that in, chew it as fast as possible with my powerful beef jerky crushing jaws. Just absolutely destroy them and move on with my life.
Stronger for it. Better for it.
Exactly. Yeah, sometimes at work when it's a really busy day, there's the turkey beef sticks, and they come in like side by side package.
Oh.
I just eat those like Chester Chestnut with 2 hot dogs in his hands. You just chipmunk down on them. You just got to fuel up sometime, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. You don't always have a Quest bar on hand.
You cannot.
Like Quest bar.
I request that you give me a quick review.
This one doesn't look quick, but it's just because this guy like double spaced his review. So I have an Amazon review for Fat Brain Toys 78-piece bamboo builder marble run. You remember like early days of pandemic, everyone was watching marble videos? I know I was.
Oh yeah. No hate.
No hate at all. I enjoyed them. So this is like one of those, and it's not like dinky made out of plastic. It's made out of bamboo wood.
Whoa.
High quality. This review comes to us from No BS Guy. And he titles his review, The Best Marble Run. My 3-year-old son is fascinated and completely engaged as we watch and discuss a huge marble run at a very cool kids' science center near the house. Well, replicating the marble run at home, on a much smaller scale, is a great idea. Look around for, quote, marble runs, though, and almost all the sets are cheesy, overly colored plastic that seems like a one-and-done type of purchase. Buy this instead. It is expensive, but worth it. Incredibly well thought out, well manufactured, and super cool design. Just assembled it, and we played it for almost 2 hours. I was like, why did I choose this review? It seems pretty plain so far, but okay. The marbles are ultimately ruled by gravity. That is exactly how it should be. Peace. No BS Guy. 5 stars.
Wow. He laid it out. He said, this is what marble running is about, okay? If you're missing this in your marble runner, if there's any sort of friction over the top that's messing with the ball droppage,
game over, man.
That's not a good one.
Coefficient of friction needs to be 0.
But Loki, I kind of do know what he be meaning, though. You know?
Yeah, you don't want to see the marble drag and clinking around.
Yeah, you know what?
You don't want that.
You don't want outside variables in your run. You want a good, clean race.
You don't want a cheap plastic one where like it dips down a bit and you can see it sort of dunk dunk. You're like, oh, yeah. It's losing its momentum.
Yeah, you bet on
gravity
Blue Guy
was interrupted.
A Blue Guy was in the lead. The only reason he got is because of that knot right there. You know, messing with the gravity.
You get the fine sanded bamboo. This is perfect. I discussed this with my 3-year-old.
At length, all right? We deep dived. We compared, contrasted.
He said wow diagrams. A lot. He said yeah a lot.
A bit of a wow earner, this one.
This is a gritty, spunky wow earner.
I think almost every restaurant review, positive or negative, makes me want to go to that restaurant that we featured. But I don't think there's ever been a product review that made me, my gut reaction is, this makes me want to try the product. Not as much as, nothing comes to mind as like this one. This is like, damn, I don't know if I really wanted a marble run until now, but now I really feel like buying a cool bamboo marble run.
Yeah, quality. You don't feel like this is, it's a bit of art. It's bamboo. But also check it out when I put the marbles down. Yeah.
I like the cat eyes one right there.
Oh, cat eyes.
I love it. I love it. You know what else I love?
Saying thanks.
Saying thanks to our listeners. You made it to the end of episode 89. That makes you a real one. Welcome to the Real One Club. Some of you have been here before. Many of you have been here before. Enjoy, get your regular seats. Your drinks are ready. If you're new to the Finishing the Episode Club, Well, welcome.
Collect your bum cream at the door.
Your complimentary bum cream in those little plastic moist towelette size. You know, if you need any more bum cream than this, then you're going to have to fork over some cash. You can see Brenda about that. Sorry. But yeah, thanks for listening. We had a blast. Let me look at the list of shit I have to say. Oh yeah, we just want you to know new episodes every Tuesday. You might say hashtag Tuesday Reviews Day. Very clever. I know. That's why I say it every week. If you'd like to send us a funny review that you found online somewhere, we would love to see it. Send an email with a hyperlink to reviewparty.com at gmail.com. Make sure you throw in a name, a moniker, if you will, so we can let the people know where we got it.
If you want to know where to find us, other than where you're listening to us right now, I mean, you already found us.
Yeah, good job.
That's good. Good job.
Nice.
You can also find us on the social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok at reviewparty.com. We're throwing stuff up there. You know, it might be stuff you enjoy. We're vomiting content regularly.
With the best of them.
With the best of interests. You can also find us on Twitter at reviewpartypod. If you're not so much into that sort of social scene, we get you. We feel you. We've been you. We are you. And if that's the case, you can go to reviewparty.com, where you can find all the episodes ever created of every podcast that is ours. You can find all the blog posts that we have collectively written about reviews. You can find the shop. You can enjoy the blue. You can see if you can find the secret hidden links, because maybe they're there.
Did you put some in? Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
WIP, work in progress.
Wishful incel petunias. That's when an incel buys you flowers and they're petunias, and he's wishful about something.
I think I know what.
His incel status with you. Good luck turning that down. It's going to be awkward. You know it's not awkward.
What?
Our buddies' nosebleeds.
No, they're not.
They're swell. They're nice people to be around. And they're nice people that make music that is nice for your ears. You pop in some earbuds. You got little ear companions in the form of sound waves, delicious in your ears. They're jam bread for breakfast. You've heard it throughout the episode. Hear more on Spotify. You can search Nosebleeds, one word. Their handsome faces will be smiling at you, welcoming you. Click on us and listen to our music. Hey, I got a review to finish the episode.
Cool, let me hear it.
This is an Amazon review for Mountain Dew Energy Peach Mango Dawn, 16-ounce cans, 12-pack.
Big.
This review is written by Aaron Soderstorm. He titles it Smooth as F. Reminds me of Game Fuel, but with less sugar. Good smooth flavor, immunity support was a great decision in the COVID time. I applaud you, PepsiCo, for a great product. One recommendation would to be make a green flavor one. 5 stars.
I love green flavor.
I actually do too.